I am only one person, and I've had this yearning to make a difference.
A pilot, motivator, NPO owner, and an inspiration to many, all while pursuing her law degree. Kelly Slingers has been flying for 10 years.
I've used my skill as a pilot to channel my passion for social equality and social justice. I think that, coupled with my passion for just serving, made it such an easy decision.
A situation in 2011 made her want to change the narrative about women in aviation.
Just when I started flying, you need to get a medical, so an aviation medical. And when I went for my medical examination at the doctor, and the doctor did a medical for cabin crew, until I had to tell him that I'm here for the pilot class 2 medical, I felt maybe powerless, and I knew that would motivate me to try and change this. I do think that doctor checked every girl before, just to make sure that they are there for the right medical.
Then, in 2014, Slinger started an NPO called the Plane Project to empower and encourage the youth.
The statistics in South Africa is pretty sobering. 10 years ago, 6% of all pilots were female. Today, 10 years later, only 9% of pilots in South Africa are women.
She started with a few workshops and mentoring at schools and slowly expanded into other fields.
It was initially established as an initiative to promote aviation to young women. So I went to schools to encourage STEM education. I would identify learners who excelled in STEM education. We would then take them to the airport and do introductory flights with these students.
Now, she mentors hundreds of young people in and out of South Africa.
It's a massive honor for me to be able to speak to the students today, and if it inspires one person to consider life in service, I would be happy. Women have had to work twice as hard to be seen as, equal.
When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, we knew that we needed to do more. So we started our drop-offs in August, and it started with masks that we delivered to KwaZulu-Natal, and we then built on our first mission to KZN, and we started delivering care packages to communities that are inaccessible.
And today, thanks to a collective effort, we have delivered over 40,000 basic supplies to communities who so desperately need it.
Slingers reached out for PPE donations and found hospitals which needed them. Mogoashe Health Centre in the Northwest was one of those who needed help.
They reached out to me, and we got in touch with Gift of the Givers, who told us that we can get whatever they need. It's PPE and it's intubation tubes, tracheal tubes, that will be going to clinic for basically life-saving treatment.
The PPE drop-off for us is very, very much important, and then it helps us again as professionals to make sure that we do things according to the regulations as stated by the President.
Slingers hopes to expand the plane project to other African countries, obtain her LLB, and just continue helping where she can.
I think if the world needs anything right now, it's helpers. So if we can help wherever we can, that's our mission.
You shouldn't be afraid to dream big, and you shouldn't be afraid to make a difference, because all of us can. And if we don't decide to do it, who will decide to do it?